Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you are having a great day. In today's stories, OP's youngest daughter stole her sister's fiancé. But OP thinks things aren't that bad. Oh boy, she has no idea. Would I be the idiot if I go to my younger daughter's wedding? My younger daughter, Haley, 28 female, is marrying my older daughters, Jennifer, 30 female, ex-fiancé, Sam. Jennifer is mad at me because I'm going to Haley's wedding. She says that I'm condoning her bad sister's behavior as always, but that's simply not true. When the wedding was called off, and we found that it was because Sam and Haley were dating. You mean cheating? I called Haley immediately and I asked her to rethink the relationship. Not only for her sister's sake, but also because if he could do it once, he could do it twice, and I didn't want her to get hurt. She reassured me that wasn't the case, that they were meant for each other and had known this for a long time, so I left it at that. I spoke to Sam, too. He apologized for any hurt he may have caused, but said that it wouldn't be fair to marry Jennifer when deep in his heart he knew that he was in love with Haley. They've officially been together for a little over a year now, and they truly seem happy and in love. My husband is supporting Jennifer. He's disgusted with the whole situation and doesn't want anything to do with it. At one point, he announced that he wouldn't be giving Sam his blessing or walking Haley down the aisle. I don't like what this household has become. This is the first Christmas we haven't spent together as a whole family. I don't like the situation any more than my husband or Jennifer do, but they don't understand that ignoring the reality of it doesn't make it go away. When he had said that he wasn't walking Haley down the aisle, she was devastated. I asked my husband if he was willing to risk his relationship with Haley by not walking her down the aisle. Jennifer accused me of trying to twist him to my side. I told Jennifer that it's not about sides, it's about learning how to forgive. I've told her that it's been over a year now since her and Sam broke up, and she's been bitterly jumping from relationship to relationship because she's so focused on Haley and Sam, and that if she never learns to forgive them, she'll never be at peace. She says that I don't understand that Haley purposely stole Sam from her, and that she's been doing this since they were kids and I never noticed. I told her that she should have told me then. She said that I should have been paying closer attention and noticed it. I told her that she had to learn to let go of certain things in the past in order to move forward, and that if Haley did steal Sam, as she claimed, then Haley did her a favor. She didn't want to hear that, but it needed to be said. I also offered to put her on a three-way call with Haley, but she declined. Then she gave me an ultimatum. She said if I go to the wedding it means Haley was my favorite child all along and that she'll never speak to me again. I told her that I'm going to the wedding, just as I would have gone to hers if she was in that situation. She said okay and hung up. Later, my husband calls me from work telling me she called him crying. Edit, I wanted to answer some questions here. Were Sam and Haley having an affair, or did they start to date after the wedding was called off? I'm not really sure. I never asked for details, and I'm not sure I really want to know either. From what I've been told, Sam came to Jennifer and told her that he couldn't marry her because he was in love with Haley. Yeah, they cheated. Stop lying to yourself. When I spoke to Haley, why didn't I tell her she was wrong? Because if she doesn't feel like she's wrong at the age of 28, then nothing I say will convince her otherwise. We've all known what's it like to be in love with someone that people we care about don't like. And how did that turn out? Despite warnings, we had to see it through to the end and suffer the consequences. Because I loved her, I still warned her, but it's up to her to make the decision for herself now. So, just because she doesn't think she's wrong, doesn't mean you have to stay quiet and accept it. Tell her what she really is and try to wake her up to life, instead of making excuses for her, and pretending that everything is fine and that she didn't cheat on her sister. Why am I supporting Sam and Haley's relationship despite the hurt it causes Jennifer? I'm not supporting the relationship, I'm supporting Haley. Not because of what she did, but because of who she is. That's my daughter, and no matter how much I disagree with her or Jennifer's actions, I carried both of them inside me and my love for both of them is unconditional. I've supported and comforted Jennifer to the best of my ability, and I will be here to do so until the day I die, but that goes for Haley, as well. But like I said, you can be her mother without pretend that things are fine and accept the bad things that she did. OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the a-hole. The only place where I see where I might be the idiot is for telling Jennifer that Haley did her a favor by taking Sam. Even though I feel it was the truth, and that she needed to hear it, maybe the timing was a bit off. Maybe you are a bit off of reality. God. OP, Haley and Sam live in Delula land, that's for sure. OP, it's clear to everyone that your youngest daughter is your favorite, even if you don't want to admit it, and because of that you keep making excuses for the horrible things she did to her own sister, also your daughter. But let's be real, you don't care about that. As long as your golden child is happy, you're okay with it, and everyone else is either wrong, or overreacting, or can't just forgive. F that, this isn't a movie or TV show that love triangles involving siblings are, quote, okay. Wake up, what Haley did was horrible, and she doesn't seem at all sorry for it. Your daughter sucks, fiancé sucks, and you suck, for acting like Jennifer is overreacting for the anger and resentment she has towards them, saying they did her a favor by cheating on her. What the hell is wrong with you? But, I'm not going to say that you're the idiot if you go to their wedding, because either way, Haley is your daughter, but I'm also not going to say that your husband is wrong for refusing to go or accepting this relationship. But even though I don't think you're the idiot for wanting to go to the wedding, I think you're an idiot for the way you've been dealing with this situation, especially for thinking that Jennifer should forgive and forget. Have you ever thought that she wasn't able to do that because of you too? Since her sister didn't suffer any consequences from you, when you found out that she was being cheated on by her sister and her fiancé? That instead of being on her side, and reprimanded Haley for it, your biggest concern was that Sam might cheat on Haley too? I don't know if you're a good mother to Haley, but you certainly haven't been one to Jennifer. But at least she has her dad on her side. Honestly, OP, with this kind of betrayal and your lack of action to the damage these people have caused on your child, I don't know if you will ever have your family as before. And what did you guys think of this situation? What would you do if you were OP? Don't forget to leave your thoughts down below. Now let's read what the comments say. You are the idiot. Your daughter breaks up your older daughter's relationship by cheating and you support her over your betrayed daughter? She is the victim here and you're telling her they did her a favor and get over it and be nice? How did you ever even become a mom? Sounds like her accusations absolutely have merit and you likely do favor your youngest. Don't be surprised if you lose her relationship for good. Sounds like you've already lost her respect and love. So glad at least her father is there for her. You are the idiot. This is picking sides. Saying it's not doesn't negate the reality of it. Your oldest does not, in any way, owe your youngest her forgiveness. Stop trying to make her feel like she does. My heart breaks for Jennifer. You are the idiot, as are Haley and Sam, but that goes without saying. You are treating this as a relationship issue involving Sam, and it's not. It's about Jennifer being betrayed in the most personal way by her sister. As a mom you can, and should, love and support Haley as your daughter, but that doesn't mean condoning a relationship. She needs to learn there are consequences to such incredibly cruel behavior, one of which should be that she doesn't get her dream wedding with universal acceptance. You are the idiot, but so is your cheater daughter and her cheating fiancé. Your heartbroken older daughter and her father are in no way a-holes here. She's grieving the loss of a relationship and the life she planned with a man she loved, a man who your awful adulterous younger daughter screwed and stole away from her sister. That never should have happened. She should have shut that down before feelings started. A good decent sister would never have cheated with her sister's fiancé. That shows what kind of person she is. Which, given your attitude, isn't a shock. Like mother, like daughter here. Congrats, you gained a cheating son-in-law and lost your other daughter in the process. This isn't a thing you can come back from. And trying to force them to talk? Trying to tell her that she needs to forgive? Let me be very clear. What your younger daughter did to her sister is unforgivable. Your younger daughter has forever broken your family, and that's something that you need to accept. And what about you guys? Do you agree with the comments? Would you go to the wedding? What else would you advise to OP? Don't forget to leave your comments down below. Oh, and I hope you are enjoying the video so far. If so, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications to know when a new video is out. Now let's go to the next story. Am I the idiot for wanting to attend my sister's wedding without my wife? I, 34 male, have an elder sister, 37 female, who's a divorcee with one child. My family is pretty close. My dad always invites all of us to the house at the end of every 2 months. That's just his own way of bonding with his children. He says he feels so much joy when he sees us all together. My sister has always been part of these gatherings. Now the issue is between my sister and my wife, 32 female. Whenever they have even a small disagreement, my wife resorts to saying really hurtful things to my sister. The one she always uses is something like, "You're not ashamed of yourself? At your age, no husband, single mother, etc." I've told my wife multiple times that this is completely out of line and unnecessary, and there are better ways to express herself if there's a problem, but she keeps doing it. Now, the twist, my sister is getting married soon, to a genuinely great guy, who's also wealthy. She invited everyone in the family to the wedding, except my wife. She was very clear about it too. She said my wife has consistently made her feel like less than because of her past, and she doesn't want her at her wedding. When we got home, my wife flipped. She said it's improper for my sister to invite me without inviting her, and that since she's not invited, I shouldn't go either. I told her flat out that she brought this on herself and that I am going to my sister's wedding. It's her big day and she deserves happiness without drama. Since then, my wife has been cold and distant, saying I'm choosing my family over her, and that I don't care about her feelings. Am I the idiot for still planning to attend my sister's wedding even though my wife wasn't invited? I would normally say it's rude and unfair to not invite someone's significant other to big events like weddings and stuff like that, but in this case, your sister has every right, and several reasons, to not want your wife there. Your wife has been a witch, with a B, to your sister for years. I don't know if she's like that to everyone, or if she's just like that with sister, but she sucks. And let's be real, your wife has been mistreating your sister for years and you haven't done anything about it. You say that you told her to stop, but everything you say must go in one ear and out the other. You've never taken any serious action, so she knows she can do it again and again, that you'll never really do anything about it. So sister, finally, send a clear message to her. Your wife is an evil witch and an a-hole, and she wants her far away from her wedding. She can't banish her from your father's house, but she sure can from there. Honestly, your wife's behavior is so ridiculous and childish, that at this point your sister might even be afraid of what wife might try to do to ruin her wedding. So not the idiot for going to the wedding without your wife, but you kind of are for not actually doing something to stop her from bullying your sister all this time. So go to the wedding, have a great time, then take wife to therapy, she needs it. And what do you guys think about this situation? What would you do if you were in OP's shoes? Would you go to the wedding? And what would you do to stop wife's behavior towards sister? Don't forget to leave your thoughts down below. Now let's see what the comments have to say. Not the idiot. You need a new wife, she's a witch. Seems she does this behavior to you as well. You are right, actions have consequences, and I'm guessing you talked to her about it and got nowhere. I'd go to the wedding and celebrate your sister, and some marriage counseling for you and your wife. If she is not capable of adjusting her behavior, I'd rethink long-term about this relationship. How many others has she ruined? Not the idiot, but why do you want to be married to someone like this? I'd have my sister serve her divorce papers. So your wife wants to punish you for her actions, she should have kept her mouth shut. And I don't blame your sister for not wanting her there. If I were you, I would go. Your wife was betraying your relationship with your sister when she said those things. You are the idiot, but not for going to the wedding, for being married to someone who is so horrible to people. The quoted comment is awful, and there is no situation where you would say that to someone in anger. Does she do this with others, or is it just your sister she treats so awfully? And what do you guys think of this situation? Do you agree with the comments? What else would you advise to OP? Don't forget to leave your comments down below. And that's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, go watch the video that is appearing on the screen right now or click on one of our playlists that are in the description to watch more videos. Until next time.